Nobody will teach you how to use Claude Code efficiently, and I'm the one who is helping you out. If I hit enter, this query directly goes to that Claude.md file, and boom, see this one. I got the complete tech stack. It is not scanning the entire project structure. And that is the beauty of Claude Code. See this one, 23 test cases passed. So guys, Claude.md file is so damn important before you leave your desk for the day. Let's see how to use Claude Code. I'll be covering these many topics. So currently we have these topics like how to open Claude Code, definitely, and we will see that how to open Claude Code in CLI, desktop, and VS Code. These three things we want to see in this video. Second thing is that how to authenticate, log in, log out with your existing Claude Code account. Third thing, we will see what is the difference between memory and context, which is one of the most important point you need to understand, because that is where you will stop losing a lot of tokens, and that is one of the most important point. And finally, the 6 modes which it has, and you need to make sure to understand those 6 modes to work efficiently with the Claude Code. Now you might be wondering that how I can use those things. That is the main goal, right? No problem, I will help you out. That being said, I have created a simple project for you, which is nothing but a simple Node.js project. I just ran it, npm run dev, and that's pretty much it. It is working. It is running on localhost 3000, and that's pretty much it. If I go over here and show you, hit enter, I have just a list of user API which give me list of 4 users, say 4 objects, and that's pretty much it. Okay, and if I go back over here, now what we will be covering, first thing is that we need to see that how we can get access to the Claude Code via the VS Code. First thing, so all you have to do is that you need to go to extension and type Claude Code, hit Claude Code, this extension by Anthropic, and make sure to install this one. If I just collapse this, and this is the one I was talking about, and that's pretty much it. Okay, first thing. Second thing is that as soon as you install this one, what all you have to do is that you have to go on the top, you have to go at the top right corner over here, click it, and you will find something like this one over here. So before clicking Cloud AI subscription, I want you to open the Cloud AI subscription, something like this. Okay, and keep this one as is. Okay, why? I'll tell you. Click, hit enter, and then copy this one and go back and paste it over here, and that's how you will be having that session keep opening, and you have to authorize this one. As soon as you authorize this, it will go and paste that one. It is saying that signing me again, no problem. I'm gonna go and sign it one more time, and I have signed in, and I have to authorize it. As soon as I authorize it, see, this will go away, and like this, boom. Okay, that's how you have to use the Claude Code in VS Code extension. Second thing, how you can use the Claude Code in the CLI. So there are multiple steps. This is nothing but a terminal is nothing but a CLI, right? So what all you have to do is that you can open a new terminal by going in your terminal or CMD or something like that if you are using Windows, and you have to type cloud -- version. Okay, let me increase the side, and you must see this particular command. If you can't see this one, you need to install Claude Code. And how to install that one, I'll tell you. Actually, I have those 2 videos already created which tells like how to install Claude Code on Windows, one thing. Second thing is that how to install Claude Code on macOS. So whatever user you might be having, go and watch those videos. Those video links will be in the description below. Have a look into it. Okay, let's move forward. So now, most important point is that how you can get access with the terminal. Basically, I like this terminal most of the time, but to let you understand better, I can switch back to this one so that you will understand how it is going behind the scene. Okay, so what I'll be doing is that I'll just go and close this and open a new terminal over here, and you can see over here I have Claude Code tutorial. This is one of the most important point. Nobody will teach you that how to use Claude Code and how to open the Claude Code, one of the most important point, right? So basically I have this simple project structure, right? So I have to go inside the project structure first, which I am already in. If you are not sure what I'm trying to say, for example, if I go back one folder up and if I type ls, and I'll be having these folders there, right? I will be having this project structure which is like a Claude Code tutorial. I have to go inside the Claude Code tutorial, hit enter, and inside this you need to type cloud, hit enter, and boom, and that's how you will be having the Claude Code up and running, right? So I have shown you 2 things, how to use the Claude Code on VS Code and how to use Claude Code on the Cloud CLI. Now we are in the Cloud CLI. Definitely I'm going to show you how to use the Claude Code in the Cloud desktop, but let it keep it simple. I will create a separate video on that one because you might get confused. It will be having a lot of different things, and that is interesting part as well. Don't worry, I'm going to give you that video as well. Okay, let's proceed on this one. Now, what all options you have, what all things you can do over here. So follow along with me, guys, so that you will understand what I am doing, what things you have to do, and then only you will understand. Okay, first thing what you have to do is that nobody will teach you on this one. As soon as you are here, just type context. Okay, this is one of the most important point because it will tell you that what and how many tokens are being used currently on this project. So as you can see, I'm not using anything for this project because I didn't run anything. I didn't ask anything, any question related to my stuff to the Claude Code to do something, right? So that is the initial stage that I didn't do anything. I will come back to this slash context and I will show you that it will go up over here. It will tell like you use these many context, these many tokens. And that is very important point. And that is where I was telling that keep using slash context, which will show you that how many tokens you have used and how it works behind the scene. Okay, that's pretty much it. And then what all you have to do is that, let me go back here. Okay. So I'm already here. Now, second point is that I'll just quickly ask it one question. Let's start implementing it. Oh, before that, I want to give you some modes it will be having. Okay, let me quickly ask it one question. Fine. I'll ask like, what is this project about? Now you have to give attention over here. As soon as I hit it, you need to understand that what it does. Okay. So basically it will go inside this project structure and running this project structure over here and searching all the patterns what it has. So it is telling that it has a layout on these files like server entry on this one, store, routes, and something like test suites or something like that. And it will be having these endpoints, which is fine, right? Now the thing is that if I want it to tell that, hey, all right, it gave me these endpoints, these layouts, that's fine, right? Now, if I ask it what all technologies I'm using in this project structure, and then I will just type hit enter. And again, what it is doing, it is taking my query, going inside this project structure, reading all the files, like literally all the files. And based on those files, it is giving me like, it has a runtime of Node.js, ESM modules, which are these ones, directory express, test, assert, watch, and everything. So what it is doing is that every session, whenever I'm typing something over here, it is taking these many tokens. That is, the text is nothing but tokens, okay? It is taking those many tokens, going back with the Claude Code LLM models, coming back with the response by searching these files. And that's how it is going back and forth to understand everything. But the thing is that, again, for instance, if I go back and open a new terminal of a Claude Code session, which is nothing but Cloud, hit enter, inside the same thing, see, I will ask like how many technologies and what technologies I'm using inside this project structure. So if I hit this one, see, again, I will scan the project structure. It is again scanning that project structure for the next session, right? So it is keep telling me that, hey, these are the Node.js structure, and it is keep scanning all the files. And that's how you are losing a lot of token files. Here you have to give attention. That being said, if you don't want to lose tokens and you don't want to keep telling your cloud session, if you come back tomorrow morning telling that you have done these many stuff, right? And then you have to resume from afterwards, right? From that point, right? So how we can do that one? We need to put somewhere that whatever we have done in a particular file or some reference file or something like that, right? That being said, so what Cloud AI did is that they created a instruction file, which is nothing but a markdown file, okay? Where inside that markdown file, it will be mentioning that what technology stacks we are using, what project we have building, how many endpoints we have already created, etc., etc. And that's pretty much it. But how that thing gonna work behind the scene? As soon as I hit something over here inside this query or the command panel, what it does is that the Claude Code takes that query and scan the complete project and it will look particular file. That file is nothing but a memory file called CLAUDE.md file. That CLAUDE.md file is predefined file and it will be having all the instruction what this project structure does and what it is about. Everything will be there. Okay, and now you might be wondering that, Amir, this is my existing project. How can I create that CLAUDE.md file? You don't have to worry about that one. Just in one session, you just need to type init and hit enter. So behind the scene, what it is doing, it is running particular shell command and basically it is scanning. See over here, it is reading all the files. Okay, on the left hand side, see, keep watching over here. On the left hand side, it will create CLAUDE.md file. Just wait and watch. Okay, so this is how it has created the CLAUDE.md file. So that is the magic of the /init. So what it does is that it scanned everything. Now if I open this and show you what it did, and then you will understand. See, this file provides guidance to Claude Code, which is Claude AI code when working with Claude in this repository, and it has these commands. We need to hit it. And the architecture is something like that REST APIs, blah, 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 those stuff. And it has different, like how we build the APIs and everything. It has different known gaps, which like it doesn't have the authentication. That's fine. I just created that one to let you understand. It doesn't have the data in memory, means like you don't have database or something like that. It has all the gist of the project. Now, same thing I'll be doing. I'll go open a new terminal with a new Claude session, which means just imagine I came back tomorrow morning and I'll go and hit enter. And then I will just ask that what is the tech stack we have. And then this time, instead of scanning the complete project structure, it will go and just read one file and it will give me all the project structure which we have over here. And that is coming from a CLAUDE.md file. You might be wondering that I just saw that package.json there. Nope. The package.json was there, but it behind the scene read all the technology stack over here, which was mentioned there. Right? So it has created that one, right? Now I will update this instruction file by telling the Claude Code, hey, I'll just go, can you please update the CLAUDE.md file and mention whatever the tech stack I'll be using inside this complete project structure like this. Okay. And then quickly go and hit enter. So what it does is that basically it will go and update this file somewhere, and this Claude instruction file will be having the complete tech stack, which is nothing but the runtime, HTTP, routing, etc., whatever we have done until now. Now, the same thing which I was talking about. For example, I finished this task. I came back in the morning and I'm opening one of the new session. Okay. And it's totally new. Nowadays, most of the people were like, they were keep doing same thing. Hey, do you remember that we have done these things? And then again, you were explaining everything. You need to go to these, in that, and you have to keep telling those stuff. No, not this time, because you already mentioned that what we are trying to do. Now I'll just quickly ask, what is this project about and what tech stack we are using? If I hit enter, so this query directly goes to that CLAUDE.md file and boom, see this one. I got the complete tech stack. It is not scanning the entire project structure. And that is the beauty of Claude Code. Nobody will teach you that how to use Claude Code efficiently, and I'm the one who is helping you out how to use Claude Code efficiently and properly and correctly, I would say, because I have been working with various clients. I have been working with the Anthropic developers as well. So I do know that what is the worth spending time, how to use these things properly. Okay. Now I'll just close this and go back to the previous terminal, which is this one. Okay. Now there are different types of modes. Okay. So what I'll be doing is that I will try working on these projects. Okay. So for example, I just have one API, which is /users. So what I'll be doing is that I will go and just tell it like, can you add more user data into my dummy data or static data, and so that I can go and see, and just I have added that like that. Okay. And I'm testing it, enter. So what it is doing, it is going and again filling those stuff. And what it is doing, it will go and create APIs on behalf of me. And now it is regenerating those APIs, added few more data, static data. I don't want to worry about that one. And if I go back over here, I just need to restart. No, I don't want to. And this is how I got the complete data. Now the thing is that I have updated the context, right? Now I don't want to go back from this session, I just tell the Claude Code with one thing, which is nothing but /hash. And over here, I'll just type, can you update your memory, which means the Claude.md file, that whatever we have done and whatever we have in the API, can you put that one inside the Claude.md file as a reference? And before I'm leaving my desk, so if I hit enter, so why I have added this one hash command, because it is a direct saying to the Claude Code telling that you need to update this particular command inside the Claude Code file. And that's pretty much it. Okay. So that's how it has updated like shapes and everything, whatever we have had there. And that's pretty much it. If I open the new Claude Code session, let me go and open and show you that what I'm trying to say. Let me go and hit it. And now I'll be asking one question. Hey, what was the recent update we have done inside this project? And hit enter. So it will go and analyze that one, and it will definitely check the logs. It doesn't have those logs, and it will ask like, okay, so see, stored file was modified. This one, the seed data was expanded, and that's how you will know that where you have left your work and from where you have to initiate it. Now, the thing is that I want to complete all the APIs for the users. Okay, how can I do that? So I can simply go over here and type, I'll just close this one. I don't want to have this one actually. I'll just go and update this one. Now I want you to create all the CRUD operation for users API. Can you do that for me? And before hitting that enter, I just wanted to show you a few points. See over here, you can see auto mode, and we have different kinds of modes. If I hit auto mode, what it does is that it will automatically reads all those files and edits them and take the decision on behalf of me. Okay. Second thing, if you type shift tab, and it will switch to manual mode, which means if I hit enter, it will understand my query, and whatever the action it will be taking, it will ask me first, hey, I'm trying to take this action. Are you satisfied or not? Yes or no? I have to select yes, and then it will go. And if you are working on the complex task, then you need to go with the manual one. But for your developers or the AI agent developer side specifically, who are really good in this, they use plan mode. So plan mode, what it does is that it reads everything. It reads our query first, understand what we are trying to say, and based on that one, it will create a complete plan first, and it will show that plan to us before implementing that plan. So I'll go and hit that plan. And these modes I was talking about, these modes are very important. By default, you will be having auto mode, and you can switch to manual mode, or you can switch to edit mode, and finally you can switch to the plan mode. Keep it simple. If you want to build a complete feature, make sure to go with the plan mode, and plan mode will help you out to plan everything before doing anything by the Claude Code. Now see, it will be asking me that user currently has get users, get user ID, post, delete. The missing operation is update there. So patch only partial, or put only full replace, or both. I just want to have both. Okay, let me go on this. Now the second question it is asking, post users currently accept anything, no validation at all. A body of empty creates a user with undefined name, email. Fix that part of this. So I'm telling yes, name plus email required, email format, no duplicates, which is required as well, right? So hit enter. And the second thing is that delete user, remove the user, but leaves their task pointing at a now missing ID, which is wrong, right? So I would go and delete that specific task that was cascaded to that user, which means like this project was related to user create different tasks. If user got deleted, their task must be deleted as well, right? So I will tell that delete their tasks too. Hit enter. And now these questions, it is telling that, hey, I asked you these many questions. Are you satisfied with these answers? We just need to remove it and just submit it. And go back, sit back, relax. Now see this one. It will be again having the same plan mode, but eventually it will go and start writing the plan mode, which is this one. Now again, it is not doing anything. First, it asks me all the questions related to what I'm trying to achieve, and then implementing that plan, and that plan is being written by the Claude Code. I just need to wait. Okay, I'll just wait. Now see over here, it tells like complete the user API. So context, this is the plan. Okay, SRC route users today exposes 4 of the 5 CRUD operation list, get one, create, delete with no updates endpoint at all. Okay, so it is doing these stuff. It has all those plan. What is the scope of this one? So we are adding, or I would say changing this one, adding put and patch, wire validation into post, cascading in delete, everything. And now it is telling that it is now adding 2 new files, which is validation and the different suite cases as well. So that is like test driven development as well implemented there. Not test driven development, I would say test cases will be implemented. Yes, we can guide the Claude Code to implement test driven development as well. And this is how the plan will look like. And it is also telling that you can go and post those APIs, something like these and that. Okay, so I'll go and hit now most important point, see this one. It is telling that yes, Cloud has written a plan, which is this one, and is ready to execute, or would you like to proceed? So I have 2 options over here. So yes, and use auto mode. So what it is telling that currently it is still in the plan mode. Now it is asking me, giving me 2 options. I want to quickly go back on auto mode so that I can take all the decision, because you approved my plan mode, right? So you don't have to worry about this one. Or you can go with the manual mode. So most of the people which they work on the complex tasks, they prefer to have manual approve edits. I prefer to have manual approve edits to see that again what is going on and everything. But this is a really simple project. I will go and use the auto mode and sit back, relax, and see how it goes. It is giving suite cases as well, and also passing the test cases. See this one, 23 test cases passed. And that's pretty much it. It has created everything. See, it has created all the test suite cases as well. See, test suite cases for that user. And it is telling that everything was done, right? So we can test it. I can tell it like, I'll go quickly over here and then delete this one. I don't want to have, but the other one, I just need to reinstall my server and npm run dev. And let me tell it that, can you give me the curl operation to test all those APIs? Which means that I'm trying to test all those APIs using curl command. I can go and use Postman or something like that, but I want to keep it simple and I want to show you that how those things are gonna work. Okay, so definitely I don't want to curl the get amount, so I'll just go back over here and type users, which is coming fine. If I type 2, yes, second user has come. If I type 999 and if I have that user or not, see the validation, no user has been found. So validation has been added. And let me try adding, I would say adding in the sense like creating a task. So a task I'll be creating with a new task. Let's say, okay, so I'll go and try adding one more user, which is this one. If I go back in the terminal, I would say new terminal and then paste it. See, the ID 9 user has been added. If I go back here, 9 user, that has been added like that. And if I want to update those users or whatever the APIs, yes, definitely I can do that one. So it has given me everything there. So 2 things. Now it is giving me those like how is Claude Code doing in this session. So I'll just tell like fine, that's doing fine. Okay. Now it is again telling me that want this a runnable script smoke.sh with pass or fail assertion on status code. So it is going deeper. Before I go further, I want to give you one more thing, which is one of the most important part, is that as soon as you start coding anything, you just need to type /plan as well and hit over here. So what we got inside the plan, and that's pretty much it, right? Now I will go and tell it the Claude Code, hey, can you please update your memory? One more thing, as I was telling that instead of can you update everything, you don't need to pass those things. I will just tell in simple English and on the spot, like to the point, I would say hash update claude.md file about the status, whatever we have done, and hit enter. So what it does is that whatever we have done, it will go and update inside this claude.md file. So guys, claude.md file is so damn important before you leave your desk for the day. And that's how you will understand that the next morning you will be having everything ready and your Cloud knows where you left it and how you want to start, from where you want to start specifically. Now See, it is saying that how should the status be recorded in the cloud.md file. Current status snapshot recommended, which is telling that project stats, users, complete CRUD operation were there, validated, is cascaded, deleted operation were there, tasks, tests, suitcases were added, everything. So I'll just tell them that yes. Now all of these work is uncommitted. Again, it is asking me one more important point. It is saying that do you want to commit it with 3 modified files and everything. So for now, I will go and tell no, I don't want to commit it and just submit it, so that I will now go back and open a different session once it has updated the cloud.md file. Now see, as we were still on the plan mode, I will go back and do this one yes and use the auto mode. That's fine. Now it has come back to the auto mode and it has updated everything there. So if I open a new cloud session and ask it, it will be having everything ready, right? Before I forget, one of the most important point, I just wanted to share you that you need to understand different models of the Claude Code. So Claude Code has different models, specifically like Anthropic has different models. They have Haiku, something like that. I forgot the name. And the second one is the Sonnet model. Third one is Opus. Fourth one is the Fable 5. So the sequence comes like that only. Fable 5 at the top, that is one of the most capable model in the world, followed by Opus 5, followed by Sonnet, and followed by Haiku. So when to use what? Those are the important points. Okay, you need to use Haiku for just doing like asking very small stuff which are easy to do and which are just like, for example, like, hey, just find this particular file inside this giant project structure, and then boom, it will go and find it for us, and it will use very less tokens. Sonnet, on the other hand, is a little bit smarter than Haiku. So it is much faster as compared to the other models, and it is much intelligent as well. Same goes for Opus. Opus is really good for first understanding what we are trying to say. It will plan behind the scene and then it will take the decision. But the Fable 5 is unbeatable actually. It does a lot of things. Now you might be wondering that how we can switch it. Currently you can see that I've been using this Opus 5 model. As you can see over here, I have used the context 14% over here. Now if I type plan and hit enter, and if I show you why it is not showing over here, let me open a new terminal, and if I go back on a new cloud session and type plan mode, enable plan mode. So what you have to do is that over here you have to type /model, hit enter. As you can see, we have different models over here. Default recommended model is Opus 5, which we have already selected. And if I select this default one, best everyday tasks but complex tasks, it is telling. So that has been switched to this one. That's fine. If I go and type model one more time and show you that we have Haiku, Sonnet, Fable 5, Opus, and these stuff. If you use the lowest model, you will lose less tokens. If you use Sonnet model, you will lose little more than Haiku model. Same goes for the Opus model, and finally for the Fable model, you will lose a lot of tokens, but you will get quality output. And these that you need to make sure that while you are working with the Claude Code to have. Okay, so what we have discussed in this video is that how to work with the Claude Code, where to get access with the Claude Code, like we've got Claude Code VS Code extension, Claude Code CLI, and why Claude.md is very important, how to use Claude.md file, how to update Claude.md file, why not to leave your desk as soon as you finish your task, you need to update your Claude.md file, and you do know why, right? And the third thing is that you do have understood like what is the model and everything. Now we have finished our task. Now I want to go back and understand that, hey, I want to see that how many tokens I have consumed. As you can see, I have consumed 14 tokens, but I want to go back and see in much details. So as the first thing we did at the start point, right? We have to type context. Now, as soon as we type context, see this one, it is telling that we have used like 14% context, which are until nothing but these one. And it is telling that the system prompt, which took 0.2k tokens, which is like 0.5 of 1 million tokens for this specific model. And it is using the system tool 12.5k tokens and custom agents, memory, skills, blah, blah, those stuff. In the next video, I'll be showing you one of the most important concept, which is nothing but is .cloud folder, which is this one. Here I'll be explaining not only these concepts, but also I will tell you that where will the agent sit, how to create Cloud Code skills, how to create Cloud Code plugins, how to create the AI agents with the Cloud Code. And these particular projects is related to that one. So stay tuned, hit that like button and subscribe button, and do let me know if you have any question in the comment section below. I will help you out. I will go with really basic stuff. I have started created this series for all those people who don't know about Cloud Code and want to understand everything about Cloud Code step by step, slowly, practically, so that you will understand. So I need your support. Hit that like button and subscribe button, and do let me know if you have a question. See you around. Thanks for watching. See you around. Bye bye.